got really high acclaim for.
Oh, that was the other one that I thought was good.
Celeste. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought it got more credit than it
deserved.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. But I think it's a great game. But Game of the Year, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was up for Game of the Year against Red Dead Redemption.
I don't mean to be a dick. I'm sorry, but
was it okay?
No.
Let me ask you this, because Dead Cells came out same
I thought
year. Dead Cell or Celeste? Which one does it for you?
I thought Dead Cells did better.
Really?
I thought it was a better game.
And it was included in the Game of the Year.
I mean, it was a good game. So people are going to give me crap about this. But it's a good game. It's a nice, tight platformer. I feel like Super Meat Boy it was way tighter. The controls were better. I think the controls were a little bit flawed for me.
Sure.
They're still tight, but it could have been better because I've played better. But Celeste just, I don't know. I beat it in like 2.5 hours. Because I think for people that aren't used to difficult platformers,
sure,
it probably would be hard. But
what about story-wise? Because I think story is.
Well, I think that's why it
Celeste.
won.
Yeah,
and I think it may have been.
Story was all right. It's basically about a girl that has issues.
Okay,
and she's trying to overcome those issues.
I can play Life is Strange if I want to do that.
Well, I know. I'm just like it's good. It's like you can overcome problems.
But for you, it just it didn't hold up to other platforms that you enjoy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was good. I like platformers, so I enjoyed it. But going in, it's competing with...
Oh, you think maybe it was too hyped for you, too?
I think that has a lot to do with it, because it was competing with Red Dead. It was competing with...
And so you're thinking, whoa.
Yeah, I'm thinking, holy cow, this game's probably... this indie game is just going to be
the
awesome.
best game I've ever played.
Like 2.5, 3 hours, and it wasn't hard.
You think if you would have played it before any of the
Puzzles were
fun.
Puzzles were fun.
Okay.
But... And I mean, it was a puzzle platformer. It was
Freaky
great.
says, I think it was good enough for Game of the Year. Mixing gameplay and story, the whole package for him made it eligible.
That's why I'm going to get some flack. Yeah, a lot of people say it was good enough for Game of the Year. No, I think other games should have taken that slot.
Really, really interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, because Game of the Year is where you get 5 slots for that.
Yeah, but I mean, having said that, there was some other games in there that I don't think.
No, I think.
I mean, I think here's the thing. This year's Game of the Year, there were 2 games that were so far and above all the other games.
Oh yeah,
it was obvious.
God of War.
It made the other games look silly. Like even what was it? Spider-Man was in there.
Too, yeah.
There was something else that Celeste, and there was one more that was like meh.
God of War won Game.
God of War won,
which I think was a rightful win. I mean, I think.
But I think those two. I think this year was unique in that you had 2 games that were so far ahead of everybody else in perception and review and general public feeling and thought.
Yeah.
That everything else, while good, and any other year would have been seen as equals to Game of the Year competing, those games weren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, look at this list. I mean, this isn't our Game of the Year show, but Red Dead Redemption, Monster Hunter World, Marvel Spider-Man, God of War, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Celeste.
Well, see, God of War, Red Dead Redemption, I don't think, like, Monster Hunter World, it's really good. It's not even close to... Now, granted, I didn't play God of War, but I'm just comparing to Red Dead. It's not even close to Red Dead. Like, Red Dead is a whole other level.
Although Monster Hunter was pretty cool.
Monster Hunter is fun. But you see what I'm saying? I think that they were just so... Those 2 games, those are the 2 games really competing for Game of the Year.
I can't have an opinion because I've not played Celeste.
Yeah, neither can I.
No, yeah, and I did. It must have been for people that were new to, like, hard platformers. For, like, a veteran player of hard platformers, right? It wasn't as hard as people were saying.
Oh, okay.
I felt, right? It was so hard, so difficult. No, I didn't, I'm not saying I'm good at those. I've just played a lot of those. Yeah. They kind of do the same formula.
Do you think Dead Cells was better in your opinion? You do?
Well, Dead Cells is replayable. Like,
do you think it's stylistic, though? Like, maybe that style just wasn't for you? Or
no, I like those 8-bit style games. Dead Cells...
But, I mean, story-wise like, even, or you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and it didn't appeal to me as much because it's about a young girl that has confidence issues and all this other issues, right? And she's trying to work through it, which is fine. So she's having the bad guy is herself. It's just I don't know. It just didn't. It's a good story. It's just not for a guy that likes to kill dragons.
There's no dragons in there to kill.
Yeah.
Did you just play the main game, or did you do the B sides as well? That's a question because I have no idea what that means.
So you can play the game, and then you can unlock B sides, and you can unlock. There's like coins and stuff. There's collectibles and stuff.
Oh,
kind of a thing. I did not because I was kind of bored of it by the time I was like that was it. I probably could have gotten more out of it, maybe another double the time to get the harder stuff throughout the game, right? But I was like, oh, it was a good. I wasn't bored. It was just, it was all right. It was a good. It was, but I mean, like,